For years, the Middle East has been sitting on a powder keg. Tensions between Iran, Israel, and the United States have been growing through sanctions, proxy conflicts, cyber attacks, and military threats. Everyone knows the region is unstable, but no one expects how quickly things will spiral out of control. It begins with a major escalation between Israel and Iran. After years of accusing Iran of expanding its military influence across the region, Israel launches a large strike targeting Iranian military infrastructure connected to regional militias. The attack shocks the region and immediately raises fears of a wider war. Iran responds within hours. Missiles are launched toward Israeli military targets, and Iranian forces begin targeting shipping routes in the Persian Gulf, the Strait of Hormuz, one of the most important oil routes on Earth, suddenly becomes a conflict zone. Global energy markets panic. Oil tankers stop moving. Insurance companies refuse to cover ships entering the area. Within days, oil prices surge across the world. Governments begin warning citizens about fuel shortages and rising energy costs. Then the United States becomes directly involved. American naval forces move into the region to protect shipping lanes and allied bases. But soon several U.S. military bases in the Middle East come under missile and drone attacks from forces aligned with Iran. Now, the conflict spreads. Regional countries begin choosing sides. Some support Israel and the United States, while others politically and militarily back Iran. Airspace becomes crowded with fighter jets. Missile defense systems activate across several nations. At the same time, the battlefield moves beyond the Middle East. Cyber attacks begin targeting financial systems, ports, and power grids. Major stock markets around the world plunge as investors fear a global conflict. Supply chains break down and international trade slows dramatically. The economic impact becomes global. Oil prices explode. Transportation costs rise. Factories shut down due to energy shortages. Within weeks, the world economy begins sliding into crisis. But the greatest fear is still ahead. Because once multiple global powers become involved in a regional war, controlling escalation becomes nearly impossible. One miscalculation, one mistaken radar signal, or one strike that goes too far could trigger a chain reaction across continents. In the modern world, a global war would not only be fought with armies and missiles, it would be fought with cyber weapons, economic warfare, and technology capable of shutting down entire cities in seconds. That is why many analysts believe the biggest challenge of the 21st century is not starting war, but preventing them spreading beyond control. Because if a regional conflict ever ignites the wrong alliances, the consequences would affect every nation on Earth.